Hello, welcome to the relatives. I'm sitting around our family table with my mom and my cousin, Kris.
Barabra. Carol.
Welcome to another edition. Our topic today is newlywed couples. This is before you have children. If you had it before you got married, children, that's fine. We're just discussing without children, newlyweds. Because I think a lot of pressure is upon our new wives today. And for years I was a wedding planner, so I really connected with a lot of my brides, and I always wonder what happened to them and all that. So, so who wants to start off?
Well, it was different. What I was thinking of, when you first start cooking for your husband for the first time, so many mistakes. And I remember that time I was making dumpling noodles, and they would just slime on top of the water floating.
Everybody's like, what's dumpling noodles?
Yeah. But Bill, he'll eat anything. You put it in
My
front
dad,
of him. Yeah. It could be slimy or whatever, and he'll put it together.
Even when you guys were first married?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I mean, it was really ugly, but he ate it. He did never.
Did
complain.
when you were first married, did you learn to cook from your mom? And did you go in the kitchen with your mom?
I wouldn't say it was like a teaching lesson,
but
it
you
was
would
just
help.
that we had to do a lot of our own cooking.
Yeah.
Before, and we learned through trial and error as kids.
Yeah.
Doing things in there, because I can remember the first breakfast I made for my mother. I made poached eggs. I made hard-boiled eggs. I made scrambled eggs. And fried eggs. She had a whole plate full of eggs. What she was mostly mad about is because I used up all the eggs. And they weren't edible.
Wait, were you testing it?
I was just wanting to surprise her with a nice breakfast.
Oh,
and you
really?
made all different
eggs because I thought that's what you're supposed to eat is eggs.
Wow.
So
No,
That's
cooking
funny.
came natural now that like you say that. We didn't sit and have a recipe book. Just remember, I guess, what my mom did. I don't know.
My pet peeve is, and I'm sorry, ladies, I hate when people say I can't cook. If you can read a recipe, you can cook. I don't care if you've never boiled an egg. I think that's just women saying that they just don't want to cook. Everybody has the ability to cook. It's just whether you want to do it or not.
Yeah, I
that's
agree
the
with
downfall
that.
I have on
Yeah, some women
comments.
Some
about
women, so many women do not cook. That's all I hear with my friends. Their sons do all the cooking.
that. Oh, like they're.
Yeah, the wives don't cook anymore. All the men are cooking.
I think a lot of, like my husband, he's a fireman, but he cooks. Does he cook at our house a lot? No, but he will cook. Like yesterday, he cooked his beef stew. He has certain meals that he always makes, So, but I think nowadays guys cook more.
Oh my God!
oh
Yeah.
yes.
Oh my God! They take over more of the household. I don't want to say jobs.
Duties.
Chores.
Chore.
But do you think? I think women are working now more than they were before, right?
Oh gosh, yes.
So I mean, when I worked, I'd be like, okay, but he didn't.
Potluck.
Yeah, I still did all
No, I
the
think
cleaning.
more men cook now more than anything. Even as they get older, like a friend of ours, they go to, can I say that, Mariano's, because they cook everything, and he goes there, picks up the food, and brings it home. If that was me, I would have to go pick up the food and bring it home. So that's why I sometimes say, I'll just cook.
Yeah.
Then I gotta go pick it up.
Yeah. So, do you? Oh wait, I'm sorry. You don't cook.
Oh,
Sam
no.
cooks.
Yes.
Her boyfriend is
Yes,
Sam.
but when I was my late husband, he used to cook too.
Oh,
Really?
Oh yes.
Really?
Yes.
Wow.
Oh, now very good cook.
He was a very good cook. He was very good on the grill. He loved grilling.
Wow.
Yes, that was-
I have not had that wonderful, marvelous
Yeah.
experience.
You created it, Mom.
Yeah.
I mean, Dad doesn't.
No, his mother created him.
Oh, she
none
always.
of them. Yeah, none of them cook. None of them.
Yeah,
will
but that
do
was
anything.
back in the day, though.
Speaking of mothers, let's talk about mother-in-laws for a moment.
Okay. Oh God.
Now, that's the first deadly word a newlywed husband can say is, "It doesn't taste as good as my mother's." And
That
that's just
hurts.
heartbreaking.
That hurts.
Because we try so hard in that
Yes.
kitchen.
Yeah.
And here,
Have you ever been told that?
I don't remember him saying it so much, but there was things that were hinted about it because his mother didn't cook all that much either. So I had that advantage. But a lot of my friends would say that. But eventually, the husband learns to find out that the wife does cook better than his mother. And those are what you work for. Those are the days you work for.
Okay, so you're saying because he has to agree that you're a better cook, or that he discovers that really
He
you
just
are a
will
better
discover because he wants to live with you.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. Okay. Yeah.
So,
Yeah, no, Bill did that a couple of times. His mother made it better. That does hurt. I agree with you. That does hurt.
Yeah, I was never
Especially
told
if
that.
you tried all day, you know.
Yeah. I made a roast for the first time, and I didn't mash the potatoes. And I put all the potatoes in with the same pot.
Yeah, I did.
And I cooked for hours. And we sat down. It was just, we were newlyweds. And he's like, what are these potatoes? Why aren't they, like, I didn't have the right potatoes. Because he likes certain things with his...
Yeah, he does.
Meats. Yeah,
he really
he's got
does.
combinations that you have to have.
Yeah.
But yeah, I could see where that would hurt. That hurt me, and it wasn't even comparing me to anything. It was just he didn't understand the potato concept of the way I did it.
Isn't that funny? That's what I always tell everybody. You take two complete strangers, not even maybe in the same neighborhood, that have different ways. You know, like years ago, if you were in the same neighborhood, you ate the same food, but now everything. And you say, okay, live together and be happy. What?
Yeah.
Wait, I want this and he wants that. And of course there's going to be so many trials and tribulations, you know, and then they say, okay, are you happy? Well, I don't know. Well, of course you're not very...
Well, you're talking about little things. You're not talking about long-term
No,
goals.
yeah, little stuff that, you know, the two of yous aren't used to. Well, I you know, do this before I go to bed. Well, I don't. You don't. I thought everybody does that before they go to bed, you know.
Okay, talking about that, have you guys ever passed gas in front of your husband?
that is...
when you're a newlywed?
No.
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 No, and a lot of girls do it, and I'm like, what? My girls are like, Mom, you've never passed gas in front of... Maybe I've slipped. But I've never intentionally passed gas in front of my husband.
Yeah, but my husband will do in front of me.
Yeah,
yes.
Yeah, Joe. Yeah, my husband Joe, yeah. But you never? No.
Never. 35 years, and I could say it's been less than one handful. And that wasn't on purpose.
And it wasn't on purpose. It was a let go.
It was like, oh my God. And then I was devastated. That happened.
Are they going to think of me the same way?
Yeah. Isn't that funny? How little things can mean a lot.
So cooking, you think I think it's a good newlywed bridal shower gift to do a recipe book. How you could do it, there's different ways. I mean, everybody can do a recipe card. You mail it in with the invitation and you bring it. You know, there's a lot of things that I think people can do.
But I think newlywed husbands should just eat it and not taste too much. Not say too much.
Yeah.
Just wait for a while and then say, if she makes it again, then maybe make something. But we've all have to be patient with each other when they're first married, because we are complete strangers living together. Well, I don't know about now. So many live together before they get married.
Yeah.
So they know each other. Sometimes I think that's good. You know, this living together.
I don't know. I think sometimes when I planned weddings, it's like they were living with each other. Yeah. And I'm not against it by any means. I know that today in day and age, majority of people do, but it's like, okay, so they live with each other. And, you know, when you live with each other, it's like you're married. Yeah. So then they go have this wedding on a Saturday night, and they go to but then they're leaving. They're living with each other. They're going to get married, and then how... I didn't understand it. I like the old-fashioned way of not living together. And do you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, you're living with each other. You go on this, the next day, you don't see them. And then, you know, you see them on a Saturday, you get married, and then you go back Monday. Some people don't even go on honeymoons, but you go back Monday, and you're back to your normal. Yeah, it's like...
It is sort of sad when you think
I like the old school of, and I think every girl out there, and I know it's not possible, but I think every woman should live on her own before she gets married. Like lives with groommates, girls, or lives on her own or whatever. I think.
Well, what percentage, like you said, you were in that planner? How many did live together? More live together than not?
More live together than not. Yeah, it was very yes. But there was all my old fashioned girls. There was a lot of girls that lived on their own. I mean, it was just, I didn't ask every time.
Yeah,
but,
I know.
I just didn't, I don't know. And
I could see living on your own would be very good.
And I think a lot of these, and this will be another show in itself, but I think a lot of these girls, like when I planned, I mean, they would even go with their boyfriends to go get their tuxedos fitted. Like, this guy can't go with his friends and go get his tuxedos fitted. Like, she would go with.
Yeah.
It's like they got the guy's balls. Yeah, I didn't understand that. So
that one I don't understand either.
So like they wouldn't let him enjoy his part
some
in planning.
Women could be very possessive.
Yeah. Like, there was a whole night when I remember when my husband Joe went with his friends to get the tuxedos fitted. They went out and they had a good time. They got drunk and...
Yeah, like a No, they didn't have bachelor parties like they do now, years ago.
Oh, now they do. Yes, they do.
Oh,
now they go to
out of
Vegas.
town.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, no, it's a big thing now. Yeah.
And bachelorette parties.
Bachelorette parties are very huge, going away now. Yes.
We didn't do that. I don't know.
Yeah.
Everything is a big deal now. Everything, bachelor, and one has to do it better than the other, and have this and have that. Well, she did this, and oh my gosh.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know the concept of it. I mean, I'm sure it's the same, but yeah, it's more of a going away and.
Or I don't get when, let's just say, she lived alone, and then he has his own home. Then they have a shower. What are you going to buy them when they have everything?
Yeah, and that's another thing. When they're living together.
That's what I don't get. Gee,
but you get new stuff.
You've been living together for 10 years. What am I going to buy you? I think that's a little...
Yeah, but you get new stuff. Right?
I guess. Or give
you
money.
You probably do need new stuff. Their stuff is old now. Or the other thing I don't understand is when you see, like, I know of a couple that lived together for 16 years. They bought a house together. They had everything going. And they said, let's get married. A month later, they were divorced. And everything's separated. You hear so much that once they get that piece of paper, it's like,
wow.
It ends
Why
the
did they get
relationship.
divorced,
They just didn't see eye to eye anything anymore. That piece of paper takes ownership, I guess.
Carol, come on. They were with each other for 16 years.
16 years they sold the house and everything. And went separate ways.
What are you talking about?
They never had children.
Something was brewing behind that, though, right?
I'm not aware of anything. All I know is that we just said, man, you should have never got married because they had a really happy life together.
Wow. Yeah. Yeah, I guess they all feel about it. Well, what is it? It's a piece of paper. Why do I have to get married? Well, I don't know. It's a commitment, I guess.
I think, too, some people like the fear of that. You can leave me, so I have to be. I have to be good to you.
Or else, if you're not married, what about if he's got more and you want some of what he's got?
Like a gold
Like
digger?
the retirement fund. I'm always into that. Like their retirement and that. Well, you can't get it. You are not married. Oh, that's a boo-boo.
Look at Goldie Hawn and Kurt Russell. I love them.
I do too. But is there a rule after you've been together 10 years?
They say that, but I don't know how it holds up in court. Yeah, I don't know. I've never heard anybody say.
I mean, they're wealthy.
Marriage law. What is that
7
called?
Yeah, I know.
7.
I was on my brain and then I...
Yeah, it's 7 years. Common, not common law.
Yeah,
is
common
law,
law,
isn't
isn't
it?
Something like that. I was wondering if there was... But I cannot believe that you could get their pensions and half of their income. I can't believe that.
If a common law, you mean? Yeah, I don't think so.
Maybe you could get what you gathered while you were together.
Like house.
But he had a lot prior to that. You were not going to get any bit of that. So I would say that's what the good paper is for.
Yeah. I think nowadays people are getting married.
They are?
I think so.
Yeah, I hear a lot. Although I can't say. Now, where did I hear that? David's was going to file bankruptcy.
Yeah.
But they're going to still be
Bridal?
in business. But they says there's not too many people getting married with dresses in that. Big weddings. That's what they had said.
Well,
there's been a drop of people coming out and buying wedding dresses. That's what I heard today. Yeah. Oh, I believe that.
I don't know. With all the shows, Say Yes to the Dress, and these bridal shows and all that.
I could believe that.
I think it's more... I don't know. I think the tradition is still there. I don't think...
I just think the cost of a wedding is just getting crazy.
Yeah.
I've planned weddings from $3,000 to $85,000.
Wow.
So, I remember this one wedding, they changed the whole room up. Like the head table was normally on this side, they changed it on this side. They changed the dance floor from our marble to white. It was beautiful. I was kind of against white, but I would really consider it my girls and Jack. But because you see scuff marks on the white a lot, but it was gorgeous. But some of these centerpieces, like this one, they had a wedding planner, like outside of us. I mean, they had like an event, like company come in, and they had pillars. He surprised the bride with this centerpiece. They had different centerpieces for different tables, and he surprised her. He put a pillar in the middle of the table. No one could see each other when they're eating. It was tacky. And if I was the bride and I came in, I'd be like, what the hell is on that table? You can't, when you're working at a facility, a lot of the people will say, can I take the centerpiece down? That if you have a big centerpiece, 9 out of 10 times, it just... people don't appreciate it because they want to eat and talk.
Yeah, they do take them down.
Yeah.
Yeah, I bet.
And sometimes you can't touch them because they're very big.
Oh, yeah.
You don't want to be responsible.
I like the ones that are maybe up on a skinny pedestal.
Yeah, those are nice.
At least you can still see the table.
No, but this was I'm saying that the table where the dinner plates was like this.
Wow.
I'm stretching it out. It was huge. It was I don't know. I don't like it.
Whatever he wanted to accomplish, he accomplished it.
I don't know, but
newlyweds, it's hard. It's, I think, getting to know each other sometimes. You want a dog, I want a cat. Who
but
wins?
don't you talk about that before you get married, stuff like that?
I don't know. Don't they?
A dog and a cat?
Now,
come on.
Another thing, people say, well, I don't want to have children. Then after you've been married 5 years, the wife gets lonely. Oh, I don't know. I think I want a baby. And I've heard women doing that, stop taking the pill or something.
And then
they say, oh, I know once he herds me, he'll be happy. And it did work out that way. A couple of times I heard that. That the husband, why did you do that? Was, you knew I didn't want to have children. And he goes, which is stupid on the girl's part.
Yeah.
Always make sure that he and you know about children.
Oh, yeah.
And
I would think
money,
that would be a
finances, and stuff like that. And don't think you're going to change him because when he gets older, he's going to change, because that's not always going to happen.
Yeah.
I think finance is a big thing, too. Plus children.
Yeah. Well,
as you get older... your life changes and you start getting to think about, who's going to take care of me when I get old?
Your dog?
Your dog?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
Or else I heard of a couple, too. They were married 10, 15 years, riding around in their big car, and then they say, what's all this, for? So they ended up having a little girl. But it was both of their decisions, and they both were happy about it. But it has to be both decisions.
Well, I hope...
No.
I find that very rare for somebody to be in a marriage or go into a marriage and not know the specifics of, do you want kids? Do you want a dog or a cat?
Oh, you don't think they do? Or
I think they do. Yeah. I mean, and I think couples are together longer.
Yeah, but they do.
Dating.
But the one person does change their mind.
Yeah. I don't know, Carol.
I don't think that's right to trick them.
No,
never trick. But I just feel that I never. In my case, I was young when I got married, and we never really talked about having children, not having children. But then I was told by doctors that I would never have children. And
really?
But I fooled those doctors. I have 4 children. And plus, two of them are twins, so I really wanted to show I can do it.
Yeah.
But with the idea that I thought I couldn't get pregnant, I used to get envious of my girlfriends and say, well, I think I'm going to have my next baby in December.
Yeah.
I was lucky to have a child, let alone plan for a child.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't have no input too much on that because I never thought about it.
Yeah.
But I don't think I'd ever have a child if my husband didn't want one. That's a big no-no.
Stupid, yeah.
You won't survive that. There's no way. Mm-hmm. I don't think that's a subject. But
or who will get affected is by the child.
Yeah.
Because the father will end up rejecting him, I think. Or her.
Rejecting's a harsh word.
Mm-hmm.
What would you
Rejecting
say?
is a harsh word.
Kinda. Or not, what's the word? Not rejection, but if you blame somebody.
Pay attention?
No, I don't know. Can't remember. But
That train went.
we got to go back to the cooking.
Newlyweds.
Yeah, we went off from eating.
I know, we went off, way off.
Well, you get used to it. Anybody listens to us, get used to it.
Or what is the schedule? What is the schedule, like the best food schedule for a newlywed?
I bet you nowadays they don't even have to cook. You have so much prepared food now.
Yeah.
You know, you go to Jewel, and Jewel has chicken. They have, which I saw today, baked potatoes already. Buy one,
Yeah,
get
I
one
saw
free. In
that.
fact, I was tempted to get them. But how would you cook those baked potatoes?
Just in the oven
Oh,
for
do
like
you?
40 minutes or something like that.
You
But
know,
don't you think guys want their wives to cook?
I think they do.
Even
but
even if you work. Let's say you work till 5 and you get home at like 6. Even just to make a pasta dinner. Just to try.
And now there's crock pots that you could depend on.
Yeah,
all day.
I'm terrible
Yeah.
organizer like that. But.
I know my neighbor says, "Oh, I can't wait till my wife retires. I can come home to a meal." I don't think he ever came home to a meal even after he retired. Yeah. Well, I think a lot of women don't cook nowadays. I think a lot of men. I know our other neighbor. He cooks. He cooks.
She don't cook
here
at
we
all.
don't cook.
Yeah, she don't cook at all.
Not at all.
Carol doesn't cook.
I don't cook. Well, I did cook
You
yesterday.
cook-
I did
Do you
cook
cook
yesterday. Yes.
But you can cook.
Oh yes, I
Sam
can.
just
what did
likes
you
to
cook
cook.
yesterday?
It's different.
We just had pork steaks, and I cooked them yesterday. Made potatoes right on top of it.
Oh.
It was a very simple dish.
Yeah, I like those simple dishes.
Wait, what? What did you do?
I took up pork loins like the
Yeah.
and I fried them up till they both got a little brown on
Yeah.
each side. Then I put chicken broth over it, sliced potatoes like potato chips,
on
on
top.
and I laid those on top. I didn't even peel the potato. I left the skins on the potato.
Oh.
Put the potatoes right on top, covered it, and cooked it for about an hour.
Yeah.
It was a one-pot dish.
Ooh, that sounds really
It's very
good.
good, yes.
And
And
you
I
put
love
it
cream
in-
corn with it. It has to be a can of cream
See
corn.
how you have your little
Yes.
things?
Mhm.
I
So
can't
wait a
think
second.
of
So
that.
did you have it in a casserole or you did it individually in a foil?
No, they were just in a frying pan. Just in a frying pan.
Kidding.
And then
And
I
you put it
fried them
for
both up, and then I put the chicken broth over it.
Why'd you put the
Season up.
potatoes on top?
Because then it's a one-man
They
dish. You
stink.
just,
Oh yeah. Okay.
one-pot dish, not one man.
Yeah.
There are a lot of those out there, ladies.
That's what I think. Yeah, and you could go on Pinterest, ladies. Go on Pinterest. Get yourself. And I didn't do this, but because I just kind of thought of it on the way home or whatever. But you can plan out your meals for the whole month.
Yeah.
You know, and it could be, cooked 4 days a week and then do sandwich night on a Wednesday or whatever. Or
Yeah.
you got to try.
And just remember,
Yeah.
it's okay to make a mistake.
Mm-hmm.
Just don't let
gosh,
anybody else know
yeah.
you made a mistake.
Right.
Absolutely.
They'll just never know how you didn't ever get to do that dish again the same way because
Right.
we don't mistake twice.
And never, like sorry if it doesn't taste good.
Right.
Like, that would be Carly. If she gets married, she'd be like, sorry if it doesn't taste. She'd be cooking for 4 hours, and the first thing she says to her husband, sorry if it doesn't. No, be confident that it tastes
Yes.
good. But
Oh, I don't know who this is. Yeah.
I don't know.
I'm not as good a cook as I used to be. I'm getting a little
Yeah, but you've been doing it for so long.
not as good. I make a lot of mistakes now.
I don't think it's us. I think they're not doing the ingredients the same anymore. We used to have better ingredients, that's all. Not
that
our cook.
what it
Yes,
was?
what
Yeah.
it is, yes.
And the meat was better than it is now.
Yes.
What do you do?
Although this is going to be a very stupid statement, but I think potatoes are easier to peel now than they were years ago.
That I have
Okay,
no
that
comment.
hasn't changed.
Yeah, no,
I don't know where you're going with
Tomato
that one.
peelers are better.
Maybe.
Yes.
What about your son gets married to a non-cooker?
Well, I feel sorry for any man that's married to a non-cooker. Although I shouldn't. No,
Is non-cooker the right word we use? Or
yeah, I would say non-cooker.
I would say non-ambitious.
enough cooker?
Yes. Not to want to try.
Yeah.
I
That's a
think
good point.
both should cook. It's nice if both cooks.
Oh, absolutely.
that's majority of even older friends. All their husbands cook. They were all married to Italians, so they all were good cooks.
That came from Mama.
Yeah, it's true.
Mama.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I think newlywed wives should try to cook.
Yeah.
Get an easy recipe, and I'm telling you, your husband is going to appreciate it so much.
Well, remember that old saying, the best way to a man's heart is through his stomach.
Mm-hmm. And even if you just try with Jell-O. Start with Jell-O.
Jell-O.
If you make it through that, you're on the road trip.
Yeah.
Anything you want to make.
Jell-O.
Another good one, Carol. Start
Carol.
with Jell-O. There's
Jell-O.
another one.
There's another one-liner.
Wouldn't that be cute on a
Start
t-shirt?
with Jell-O.
Start with Jell-O. I love that.
We are going to have our t-shirts that are going to be carried by Eddie and me on Etsy. It's EDEE and me, M-E. So we're going to have our t-shirts posted pretty soon, and we'll have Carol's one-liners. She's
and
got
we'll put little Carol's one-liners and start with Jell-O.
Yeah, start with Jell-O. I'm already writing it
I'm
down.
telling you, I love that. That's my favorite. I think that one might be my favorite.
I got more to come.
I know you do.
I don't even
Did
know
you
what I
write
have.
all of hers down?
I don't know. The mountain thing we did from the last one, but I don't know. We're talking amongst ourselves. We forget.
Now,
yeah,
so
we have a.
Yeah, but I like start with Jell-O, and that's very true, isn't it? Even if you come home for a dessert that you made.
It takes pride in that.
Yeah.
It's so, even if especially if you can cook together, oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Take pride in setting the table and giving him a meal, because I think that is so huge. I don't know.
We see that a lot on commercials. Both of them are cooking.
They have that Fresh Start and all that stuff.
Oh, yeah. Now you can get meals.
Yep.
Even at Jewel. It'll be all set. Put it in your crock pot. Yeah, they give you the carrots, the celery, the meat.
It's all cut up.
They do at Jewel. Yeah.
So
stew.
There's no excuse anymore.
No.
Jewel even has a service, I believe,
that
they shop for you and they deliver it.
Wow. Well, that was that iPod or whatever. What was
that?
They started it.
Yeah, what was it?
Podcast.
No, not
podcast.
Okay,
you dumped the food.
No, what was it? I remember it was it was starting
pod.
when I was pregnant with Sarah, like 24 years ago.
It is pod.
It's green. What is it?
It's just pod.
Just pod, yeah.
Oh, yeah, to go do your shopping. So they are the originators.
Oh, that's what I meant. You get the pod and invite the cast. That's
what
I meant to say.
Yeah, pod. Yeah, I think it is just pod.
Is it?
I don't know, but they are the originals of it. And then there was on that tank, where it's a gourmet. They send you everything in the box. I don't know if I would go through that. Yeah.
That's the fresh stuff. They have it in the box.
Oh.
I gotta see reviews about it. I'm not really sure how
I don't know how
the
that
meat
one is
or
either.
anything like that.
They claim, that everything you cook.
So if Fresh Starter, anybody wants to send us examples, Peapod. It's called Peapod.
Peapod.
Send us any examples. We would love to start and see
if anybody tried that.
We'd love to get a sample and we could try it ourselves and we can review it on here. So if anybody wants to, please leave us a review and rate us, because we want to hear from you guys
and we want to
any
make
ideas.
Happy. We want to make everybody
we want to make
happy.
you guys happy. We want to talk about important things. We want fun things.
It
important
is.
Things.
I'm truly enjoying this.
Yeah. So please leave us your comments, and we would love to hear from you. So we're finishing up. Final. What is the advice? What is the final? Cook for your husbands and newlyweds. Wives or cook together.
Right to a man's heart is through his stomach.
Yes, and you're going to show him that you can do it.
Yeah,
and
that
take
you're
pride.
Independent.
Yep.
You don't need anybody.
If you can read a recipe, you can cook.
Yep.
No more, I can't cook. Right. No more. We can't hear that no more.
Nope.
All right. Thank you for listening, and we will be back. We'll be
soon.
Yeah. And we want you to be good, be safe, and be happy.
Bye.
Thanks for listening. Bye.
Bye.